Oh, sorry. I was supposed to start full camera. I came right here afterward, just so you know, before I started stream. No one's even here yet, but I'll talk to myself for a minute. Before I even started stream, I had to tell myself, I was like, energy, vibes. So tired. I'm so tired from work. The problem is, it wasn't my day off. Yesterday was my day off. I had a long day yesterday. Where was it going with that? Oh, somebody is here already. Hi, guy. So I'm starting late, so I'm already just like, I didn't have enough caffeine today for this. I didn't have the day off. I'm slow to start. I had to sit there and like jazz myself up like a freaking actor. It's like, energy. Can't even. And I just sat at my desk and I was like, nah. What? My what? What's my what? I'm not hip with the slang these days. Something looks cute. Oh, outfit of the day? Oh, do I have to like stand up and do a, I'm old? Yeah, I am old. I've never heard of that in my entire life. I actually didn't change from work, so I have to make sure I'm not covered in fluids. It's just that and a pair of jeans. I love this sweatshirt. It's my favorite sweatshirt. I'm stepping on beads from last time. Oh, jeez. I'm doing necklaces, bracelets. I'm gonna pick up where I left off last time, and I might do some drawing later. And a white t-shirt. Oh, no. It's like an oversized, sweatshirt, whatever you want to call it. Layering t-shirts. I do that more in the summer. The only reason I didn't, because normally I shower after work right away, but I was like, I want to get on stream. I like these earlier streams. I'll shower later. I'm actually not wearing scrubs today. Normally I wear scrubs. But if I was wearing scrubs, I would have showered first. But yes. Yeah, I do that more in the summer. Loose jeans. I'm wearing some skinny jeans with my flared shirt. I don't know why Doodly Doo ended up moving in that move. I like my loose jeans. I don't know what you guys call them over there, but I had a pair of skater jeans. My favorite jeans in the world. They're like really baggy and loose. Oh, they're great, but the zipper broke on them. Right? They're, yeah, when I had those, they were like my favorite. I got myself some, oh, my freaking camera's all over the place. Got myself some flush cutters. Why is it laggy? Come on, phone. Get it together. Got myself some flush cutters. Regular fit? Yeah. I'm usually a regular fit. I have thick thighs with like 5 C's and 2 K's. So I usually wear, boot cut. Or flares at the bottom. I'm holding these. I want to use these. Not ready to use them yet, but I want to use them. These are, and I had a skinny jean phase. I wear just about anything. I just don't wear low cut. Like, I don't like low rise. They have to hold in my fluff. They have to hold in my muffin top. Yep. See, the problem with this, I adjusted my camera, and now you can't, like, zoom back out. That's too tight. Yeah, all of them are way too tight. I need to be able to get them off at the end of the day. That's the thing. That's my problem. There's fit, and then there's, like, for a while I was rocking the jeggings, the jean leggings, when I was younger. I like them tight in my thighs and then loose at the bottom. But yeah, no, I like my skater jeans. I miss my skater jeans. I don't remember how this design went, and I really don't care, to be completely honest. I just know there's still beads beyond beads on my freaking floor. And it was only the big beads and the really small beads, not these beads, so I'm just gonna do whatever. Got some different music on. Hopefully it's not copyright. I didn't bother to pick up any of the beads off the floor. I vacuumed them up and dropped them all over the rest of the house, is what happened. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, because jeans are expensive. Other than the skater jeans that I got myself, most of my stuff comes from a thrift store. I'm a thrift store kid. I was raised on a thrift store kid. I'm still a thrift store kid because I freaking have no money. I need to stop saying that because my mother's genuinely concerned about me now. So I need to just relax. I need to chill. It's not that bad. I'm not in danger of losing my apartment. So I can't keep saying that, but I'm budget conscious is what we're gonna say. Yeah, I never buy jeans in stores unless they're on sale, like a really good sale. Cause they're expensive now. They're like freaking $70-$80 a piece, and I can get a pair of thrift store jeans for like $5. Thank you. They hold up just as nicely. Was it? Yeah, I mean, you can get it, yeah, you can get them cheaper online, but for the most part, I always worry about whether they're gonna fit or not. I have a very interesting figure. I have an interesting figure. Hey! Yeah, see, exactly. I used to get them from Aeropostale. That was my favorite store. But yeah. My mother would only buy them for me from the store if they were on, like, a really good sale like that. Because I get most of my clothes from thrift stores. I want to say this shirt is a thrift store shirt, which sucks. I think it's actually originally from Old Navy. Because I want another one just like it, and I can't find another one just like it. I'm kind of really angry about that. Aw, Doodly Doo's even saying hi. I'm not going to drop this one on the floor like last time, I promise. I'm going to do some of these, and then I might do some drawing. I don't know what I'm doing with my life anymore. I haven't drawn in a while, and I'm kind of really sad about it. Why is my hand shaking? Wow, alright. Might have no choice but to draw. My hand's going to shake like that. Ugh. Value Village. We don't have one of those around here. I'm gonna imagine it's a dollar store for clothes. I hope I got that partially right. That's what it sounds like to me. I get all my stuff from like Goodwills, thrift stores, what have you. And the great thing about that is I could look for brand name stuff. And I get all the brand name stuff for cheap. Because some brands just have superior clothing. That's just what I'm going to say. I'm a massive Calvin Klein fan, but I can't afford the stuff straight off the rack. So I shop my thrift stores for it. Only the good quality stuff. Because I don't like to look cheap. Oh, it's thrift store, but it's not always cheap. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have some like more expensive high-end thrift stores down here. Down here, over here, wherever, under here, wherever I live. Great down under. Oh, I got Possum to talk to me? Okay, sounds good. Jack and Jones, never heard of it. Good night. Really sucks that I didn't have today off because I wanted to start earlier. People like the earlier streams. I mean, I like the earlier streams. I'm already half cooked from today. I didn't pause when I got home. I went straight to streaming. I was like, yeah, I want to go stream. ate some brownies, and then it was like, yeah, let's go stream. Yeah. Yeah, so my sister and my mother are big, resellers. So they will go and hunt stuff down in the thrift stores. Like I said, a lot of brand name stuff. And, they will try to resell it. So they only get the stuff that's, super cheap. And they think they're stealing. Practically stealing from the place. So, yeah. That's kind of like how it is over here. You gotta know what you're looking for. A what? Wait, what did I even say? They're resellers? Oh, it's a Danish brand. Yeah. A what? A what? Who's it? What's it? If I'm gonna draw, I have to think about what I actually want to draw. I didn't finish the fox, and I didn't finish, I know I have something else there. I don't remember what it is. Cheetah? I know I didn't finish the fox or the cheetah. Oh, wait. We should probably work on the fox. I've been seeing a lot of foxes lately, and they always, like, try to get hit by my car when I'm on my way home from somewhere. Good night. Good night. Good night. I'm already slouched over. I'm already sore. I worked out yesterday. Worked out like 3 days in a row. Absolutely unheard of. It's been such good weather here. It's been almost it's been high 40s, 50s. A watch streak? Ooh. A 10 stream streak? Wow. Wow. That must, so that's if I stream 6, 7, 8, that's almost over a month. Or that's over a month. That's pretty good. You get points? You get points for that? I hope you get points for that. That's pretty good. Thank you. I appreciate you. Do you know I still don't have yeah, most of my stuff is work clothes, so I don't, you know. I still don't think I have average viewers yet. And I'm so irritated because I'm looking at my freaking affiliate things to reach affiliate, and I'm so irritated. Now it just irritates me, so I don't even check every day. Or I don't even check after every stream. But I'm still like, I'm lagging behind in the affiliate world, I guess. So I said it was 50 degrees out. It's also raining here, so if for some reason my internet cuts out, I will not be coming back. I think I consumed enough caffeine to keep me going for a little bit for this stream. I can't guarantee how long I will be streaming. Ooh. I do already have dinner made, so yeah. Carhartt's good stuff. I've never heard of HH. I had to get, believe it or not, weirdly enough, as a mail carrier, I had to get some pretty durable stuff too. I beat the crap out of a lot of my clothes when I was a carrier. Like, surprisingly enough. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was like climbing in and out of trucks, I was throwing packages around all day, but like my boots, I wore the crap out of my boots. I should have gotten something name brand. I got some Timbs at one point. They weren't super I didn't find them super comfortable. So I've just been getting TikTok boots. But yeah. I get a new pair off of Amazon almost every year. But like I destroyed most of my clothes. I'm going back in. going back in again. But I'll have a uniform this time, so I don't have to worry about beating up my regular clothes. Because I didn't have a uniform when I was a carrier, but I really needed a lot of durable stuff. Like I can't tell you how many jackets I broke. Zipping, unzipping. And a lot of that stuff was newer stuff because I could afford it. A lot of it wasn't thrift store stuff. A lot of it was newer stuff. That I just wore down absolutely, like, to the end. Like, a lot of my shirts didn't survive.
I'm hungry.
They got worn out. Doodly doo. Doodly doo. I feel like I'm not doing this close enough to the center of the desk, so this is probably how it fell out of my hand last time, but Possum, were you here for that? Were you here for the end of last stream? When I just, like, that was just one beat, it's fine. I, like, completely dropped it. I might have to put that clamp on the, towards the end. Before I try to close it off. Oh, you don't remember? Okay. I wanted to, clip it. I should have clipped it. I know, there was somebody here with me. It was like, it's one of my newer-ish followers, I think. But it was like, okay, now it's time to go to dinner, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish up this necklace and then I'm gonna go eat. And I was like trying to think of a bunch of random stuff to talk about because it took me way longer. Setting up the pattern for this necklace took me way too long. And and then like stringing it as one of the last things I did. It was Sunday night. Stringing it like late after I had played games with Kine, and my brain just was not there, and I ended up dropping it all over the place. I spent like 30 minutes just making up a bunch of random stuff to talk about, including my sink monster, and just make it something interesting to listen to. In the very end, I just ended up dropping it anyway. I was like, okay then. It was not worth like 40 something minutes of my life. It really was not. Normally I end up catching them for the most part before they like completely fall out of my hand. This I did not. And I only had 4 beads left on it. I was like, okay, the climax was not worth it at that point. But so what's up? What have you been working on, Possum? Have you done any shorts recently, or any new portraits? I feel like I don't ask people how they're doing enough. Just ramble about random stuff in my life. I'm trying to be more social. I'm gonna change. I like this music. This is where I end up dropping everything. I like this music, but it's not I'm gonna bead kind of music. Okay, that's definitely not what I had in mind. Like the panda beats I had last time. There we go. That's chill music. Oh, with random Japanese in the background. Okay. I haven't been on Discord in a while. I guess I should be looking at this. So bad. I'm so bad. I'm working on trying to get my brain to fully focus on a bunch of stuff. But I crave the unscheduledness of everything, of life in general. But I'm finding that I just have so much stuff going on, I need to schedule things. It's not ideal. Not ideal. We're almost there again. I always wanted like a little gutter on the side of my desk, like that would, as the beads would fall off, it would just catch into the gutter. I'll have to get a gutter for my desk. Or like a bigger mat with like I have a cutting board that has ridges on it so it catches like liquid and stuff. Yeah, I'll get one of those. I mean, I have a felt mat I could put down so the beads won't roll so much, but it doesn't really help me when I drop it in my lap like I did last time. Eyes are feeling very dry. Oh man, I need to blink more. We're ebbing and we're flowing. That's what we're doing. We're chilling. And a nice relaxing bead night. Ah! So scared. It like slipped out of my finger. I'm so scared. How did I do so many of these before? Like I literally am still looking at them all sitting on my desk. How did I do so many of these before? I have a whole freaking stash. There must be at least like 100 and something, I'm not even kidding you, in my stash. How did I do so many of those? I swear I've only ever dropped like 1 or 2 of them when I'm working on them. Jeez. Shaky hand. Okay. Also, my makeshift camera mount wasn't doing so hot, so I'm glad I somewhat fixed it. My counterweight system wasn't working. What was I gonna say? I'm just gonna ramble for the next like 5 minutes while I finish this. So my next apartment, honestly, when I save up some money, I'm gonna get a new desk. It's gonna be all across the back one wall. Okay. Goodbye. Good luck for coffee. Or good luck for coffee? Have fun with coffee. I should really get some coffee. Sounds good. So I'm just gonna ramble about a bunch of random stuff. You're not gonna miss much. Next desk I'm gonna get when I save up money. I have an L-shaped desk right now. What I really want is to just have a desk that I can connect to this desk that extends it out, and it's just it extends the L shape. But like the corner that I have is so tiny for like all my streaming setup and my like art stuff that or like my beading stuff. It's not big enough. It's not suitable. So I need to decide if I'm getting a whole new desk or just like half a desk. I don't know. Keep trying to fit the L shape in my apartment is absolutely ridiculous. I don't have any good spots in my apartment for like an L-shaped desk, so it's kind of in the only corner it can be in. Which I hate because I love moving around furniture and reshaping the energy. So, especially when the energy is stagnant. Gotta rearrange some of this stuff. What was I gonna ramble about next? I had something in mind. It wasn't about my L-shaped desk. It was about something. It might have been important. It probably wasn't because it was a bunch of ramblings. We discussed this. Man, and I had like a bunch of stuff lined up to ramble about, and now I don't. No, I don't. Everything just wiped from my freaking brain at one moment. It's very strange. I'm getting a download from the universe. That's what's going on. I don't know. It was probably something. It was probably something important. Something about my desk. Because I want enough space to do everything on it. Is part of the problem. I mean, I really don't need much else. That's the thing. I just need... See, and normally I would be doing this while I'm, like, sitting in my comfy chair, watching TV. So, like... Couldn't even tell you. Rambling about an L-shaped desk. I need more storage stuff. Thankfully, I've like narrowed down. Oh, that's the other thing I was gonna ramble about. To no one in particular, whoever's there. Tommy, can you hear me? Can I help to cheer you? Anyway. Yep, I almost lost it again. So I was working on two things. Yesterday on my day off, I was working with my father. We're doing some bonding. He's helping me work on making some spoon rings so I can start selling those on my Etsy because those are freaking cool. Everyone makes it look so farkin' easy. It's not that easy. It's not as easy as everyone makes it out to be. And then I was also I need to break some corel. Oh, is that bead wonky? Bead's actually defective. Wow, that's really rare for a Toho.
Nice to meet you. I'm Doodly
Hey, Doodly Doo, who are you saying hi to? I guess somebody's there because Doodly Doo's saying hi to them, so. So I was working on making those, which is really cool. I like that. I was having fun doing that. There was a lot of cutting involved. There was a lot of polishing, sanding involved. We have to work on, so once I get a little more money, I want to get like a ring bender so I can bend them into, because I don't have one of those. So we were trying to really figure out how to do that without getting one of those because they're expensive. They're like $100. So I was a little peeved about that because it's just a glorified vice. I don't know why they have to be so freaking expensive. So I was gonna get one of those. I was gonna see. That's the thing. I'm experimenting. I don't know what's gonna sell on my Etsy. It's kind of why I'm just trying a bunch of random stuff. But I'm not putting down that kind of money to just test to see if something works. So, but we were having fun. We were having fun doing that. Okay. It's honestly close enough. It's probably like a bead short, but I don't want to lengthen. Oh my goodness, it's fine. Actually, I'm going to. Actually, if I do that, I don't think I'll have enough wire to turn around on it. So, okay. So because I literally dropped everything, I also lost my crimp bead. Where is this? All right. Everyone witnessed that. I clamped the end, so I can't accidentally lose anything. So I have those out. I need... My brain hurts right now. Where is everything? Where did I put everything? Okay, I can tell you I need one of these. I can tell you I need a crimpy crimp bead. The heck? I have to go to work tomorrow too. It sucks. At least I'm off Sunday. Shouldn't be doing anything Sunday. Stupid cap open. Maybe I just shouldn't shut it all the way. I think I would learn at this point. Okay. I got the cap. Gonna learn today. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna put the cap on. We'll put it halfway on. Close that. Alright. But what? See, here's my confusion. I am confused. I am confusion. What did I do with all those? I'm missing like a bunch of wire guardians that I thought I had out here. They only get some for the one side. But okay, if that's the case, what did I do with the rest of them? Excuse me? They're not here. They're not in the bags. How do you lose something like that? That's why I don't understand. Dude, there is so many of them. Where'd they go? What the heck? They're not they're not stuck to here. Seriously? How did I manage to do that? I know I have some other ones over here, but I don't think they're the ones I used. The heck? This is where we pause and take a drink. I didn't throw them away. I don't think. Oh, here's my knife. I was like, I was missing. Am I allowed to show this on camera? Or am I gonna get in trouble? This thing freaking huge. I needed this at work the other day. I'm confused. It's not. People show up just to see my faces. I swear. Where? How? Dude, how do you lose something like that? How? I didn't even take anything off my desk. Like, how? I'm gonna go look in my bins. Confused. I'll be back. Apparently I did put stuff away. Ow! Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to put a band-aid on this. Whoop. I skinned the top portion of my palm. It's very painful. If you ever wondered what it's like to be skinned, it's very painful. Ow. I put lots of medication on it. And that's not like me, because I was gushing blood everywhere. That is very much like me. Okay. Apparently I put these away. I can't believe I did that. I don't know what possessed me to do that. Okay. I got one of these, I got one of these. And I got one of those. Okay, so I'm just putting this stuff on because I remember I was confused about what type of clasp to do. With the crimpy crimp bead on. Thankfully, I'm kind of still in frame. You know what? All more power to me to make sure my hand is under the freaking camera, because if my hand stays under the camera, if this falls out of my hand, it's more likely to be caught on the desk. Alright, so this can be a bit of a pain in the hinder. Getting these freaking beads on. Okay, so then we gotta cinch this down a bit. Got a lot of tail going on here, but that is okay for right now. Never get super concerned. Great. We don't start cheering that this has successfully survived until I actually crimp it off. Not a moment too soon, not a moment later. Ow. Ah! And that's why we don't get too excited until it's fully crimped off. It survived. It survived. It survived. I want to pull the problem is I want to pull, first of all, I want to pull down the slack. There's way too much slack in this. There we go. I really don't like these freaking tails. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can. I like it to go through at least like 3 beads, 2 or 3 beads, just in case. Just in case. Period. Full stop. Full sentence. Okay, this one isn't. This one isn't gonna work like that. Oh, I'm scared. I'm just gonna cinch it off. Forget it. I'm just gonna close it off. Forget what I just said. I'm closing it off. I'm terrified. Okay. Oh, okay. So, want to get really excited? Let's get really excited here. Where are these? Ooh, look at these. These are the flesh cutters I was talking about. You can't see. It's not going to focus on them. It only wants to focus on my hands. You can get really close to the end. These aren't actually as good as the ones I used to have, which is kind of sad. The ones I used to have were really great. They were a little, actually a little tinier than these. But, same thing, same concept. This wire wants to do weird stuff. No wonder it fell out of my hands. It's all kinds of kinky. That was disturbing. I disturbed myself. Never look directly at myself ever again. Okay. You know, it's not easy to do this stuff on camera. I'm gonna be honest. Because first of all, I can't see half of what I'm working on most of the time. Okay. Okay. I'm done with this one. I am done with this one. I don't know why this one has given me freaking problems since the beginning. I'm so done with it. I just want to finish it. I almost freaking lost it like twice. Mentally and the necklace. Okay. Anyway, until I decide what closure I'm putting on these, I could also make it an option in Etsy. Colors are actually really neat on it. I kind of like it. I can make it an option in Etsy. That people can choose a lobster clasp or a whatchamacallit clasp. Whatever I like. Well, here's the confusing thing. They're the same ones, right? They don't look like it. Oopsie. They're close enough. Close enough. Sisters, not twins. Shout that to everyone. Sisters, not twins. Okay. So we're done with these colors. Oh, that's right. I said we were going to do some of that. Do I have wire? I don't think I brought my wire with me. I said I was going to make a little charm. Said I was going to make a little charm. I may have lied about that a little bit. We might, just not right now. How's that sound? Where's Leo? First of all, I need to find a Leo in here. First of all, Aries, nice. See a lot of it. There we go. See a lot of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. I lied. We're gonna make the little thingies, but I gotta go get straight pins, head pins, whatever you want to call them. I don't know where my stuff is, but I got some more beads. Oh, I almost dropped them. I don't have... I wasn't going to sit there looking for all of them. I don't know where they are. I got the odds and ends ones. But there has to be something in here I could use. Okay. I say that, you watch me find nothing. Okay. My goodness. Totally not in the colors that I want. Come on, man. Not in the finishes I want. We'll see how slide through-y these go through. Okay. Ooh, good. Good, good, good. That bends easily. Okay. Now that I just made a mess, taking one of these out. This is not the container I would suggest for these. unless they're all the same. These aren't all the same. These are a bunch of, you guys can't even see. These are a bunch of odds and ends. So while I was up going through my closet looking for this stuff, I just had a weird feeling that I wanted to do some drawing. So, kind of want to do at least one more necklace though. So we'll do that next. Well, we're gonna do this really quick. All right, new how-to, timestamp, new how-to. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not an editor, so. Actually I am. I edit videos pretty nicely, but already making is too complicated. Okay, so, I was gonna say I'm already doing it wrong. Already doing it wrong. I'm thinking, so I'm doing the math, okay, as to how this is gonna go on. So I can safely wire wrap this. Okay, you got your head pin. You don't need a head pin. So a head pin is let's do our display here. Okay, ignore the gash on my hand. You got your bead and you got your head pin. This is a long head pin. I don't need one this long for this bead. But the head pin, a flat head pin, has a little flat end on it, so the bead doesn't slide off. Put your bead on your head pin. Jeez Louise. If you don't have a flat head pin, you can use one. You can use an eye pin or whatever they're called. Remember the technical term for some of this stuff. I only remember the term for this stuff when I need to order it. And then I just guess. Okay, that's a head. That's another flat one. Eye pin. I believe it's, like I said, I believe it's called an eye pin. People call them different things, so, oh, okay, come on. Get out of there. I want to demonstrate. Okay. That one's super long. Why is this so freaking long? It's not even like it's super sturdy metal, so I don't know why you would need one this long. This is one with a loop at the end. A loop pin, whatever you want to call it. You can make these if you had sturdy enough metal. This is fairly soft metal, so for what I'm using it for, that's fine. It's gonna work, but this would be a good one if you were to connect something to the end of it, or if you just like the fancy design. Me personally, not super picky about this, because it's just going to be this bead. I'm not going to add anything super fancy to it. I thought about that. I refrained for a second. I was like, ooh, can I add something fancy to it? Now I'm thinking, what do I got going on here? I might add something fancy to it. So you can add one bead. You can also add 2 beads. You can add as many beads as you like. Those two go together fairly well. Don't ask me what. The one is a crack the gate, and the other one is a rondite. It's supposed to be pink and gray, but this particular bead is a little more on the cream colored side, so it's gonna work out good. Okay. All right, you got the beads that you want. You're gonna take your pliers. You're gonna leave a little bit of space when you're holding this head pin. You're gonna leave a little bit of space between your pliers and the bead here. This space is gonna be important. So to make these as secure as possible, if you wanted to make it a little dinky on the dinkier side, you would just loop it around and cut it and make a loop kind of similar to this at the end on the other side. That's not very strong. It's not going to be very strong if there's going to be any kind of pull or tension on that bead and that head pin. It's going to break. It's going to fall off. So I was always told to do my loops this way. So you're going to take it, like I said, you're going to give it a little bit of space. You probably don't want it so close down. You're going to, depending upon how many times you're going to wrap around the end and secure the end, you're going to leave probably like that much space. All right, so I'm going to take this end. This is very easy metal to bend. I wish it would focus better. You're going to loop it around either way. You're going to wrap it around. You're going to make a loop. You're going to come to the middle of your pliers. This is hard to do. This is so hard to do on camera. Okay. Actually, I already did it wrong. Don't mind me, I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Alright. You're gonna make a loop. The bigger the loop you want, the further down you want it to go on your pliers. This does not need to be a big loop, so I'm gonna close this up a touch. If you want it to be more centered, you don't like it crooked off to the side, you're gonna bend it so it's a little centered. Focus. Focus. I'm trying to have a teaching moment. Focus. It's much easier to teach drawing. All right, and then you're just gonna end up wrapping this tail around. Camera doesn't want to focus, so clearly, you know, probably didn't learn a thing from this. All right, so you have your circle. You use the loop pliers for what they're used for. From here, because I have questionable fingers, I take a pair of flats-ish. I hold my loop in one spot. And depending upon how firm the wire is, I end up using another one to wrap my tail around. When it gets to the point you have no more room for the tail, you snip it off. Well, okay, that was pretty violent. Alright. Then you got this. Oop. You end up with a pendant kind of like this. This is a closed loop. It's a completely closed loop, so you can tug on this, and it's very unlikely that it's going to easily come off. What's more likely, unfortunately, is if your hole of your bead is too big, it'll slide off the head pin at the end. That's the other thing. If you want to use a bead with a bigger hole in it, you're gonna want something like this to stop the end of it from falling off. It's decorative. It's not, you know, so you can use it like that. Anyway, I'm going to carefully push my tail in here. Okay, without breaking anything. Ideally. So nothing's sticking out. Okay, I'm also going to fix the shape of the hook. Okay. There you go. Then we can add it as a charm to the necklace with that one. So I was thinking the logistics of this is figuring out how to connect these, because if you don't do it right, the way your charms are going to hang on your necklace it's going to be off. It is going to be off. You want to make sure you have enough loops in the right spots, so that when you're presenting the I got another massive jump ring here. So when you're presenting it on the necklace, so if I were to take, better open this, which I am going to do. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on here. Why I was sitting there contemplating how to do this one is because if I add this onto here, it's gonna partially cover up the design of the thing, which I think is going to be fine for this case. But if I added another loop to this and I did 2 jump rings, in this case for this, it's going to hang this way. That ain't going to be useful. It's going to be awkward pretty much. Where's the necklace go? So I'm putting together the charms. I can't, if I put them on now without having ends and closing off the ends, the charm's going to slide right off. So, but you know what I really need to do? I need to take Etsy pictures. I haven't posted anything on Etsy in a while. That's gonna lower my search engine algorithm. Anyway, I haven't put an end on it yet, but That's gonna be the finished necklace for the most part. It actually looks really cute. I really like this one. It came out pretty good. I have to put ends on it. Do I want to do the magnet ends? I'm not sure. We'll decide on it later. Okay. Want to at least do one more of these. Put this over here. I have a whole finished pile of stuff that's finished. It just needs photographs, and it's kind of really sad. Like, that should not be the case. All this stuff should be listed already. Just making piles, making doom piles on my desk. Don't mind me pushing stuff out of the way. So I actually have room to work. Probably don't need this many pliers. You do not need this many pliers when you start. I'm extra and I have like 5 million pliers. Okay. So let's go over here. It needs a hoop-de-ha. I'm also trying not to crowd my tablet for when I want to go and draw in a minute. Probably a couple of minutes. So I want to do another necklace first. I'm rearranging. I just look like garbage. Can I say that about myself? Can I say that politely about myself, that I just look like garbage? Cause I worked all day, that's my problem. Okay. Anyway. Let's get rid of these colors, because we don't need these colors anymore. I'm making a mess. Beads are expensive. Okay. Okay. My sticky bead mat. Okay. That one went on the floor anyway. Nice. Every bead for itself. Where did those containers go? Of course I didn't leave them out. I apparently did leave them out. Where are they? Why is this so difficult? Why is this so difficult? Oh, here we go.
I'm hungry.
Dooley-doo, you're not getting fed. Where's the, that's blue. Okay, so they definitely weren't blue. But I think these are extra containers for some reason. Okay. Got the tangerine. Did I use almost the whole container for that one? My goodness. Well, I know I did dump a lot on the floor, and I don't think I had that much of this color left to begin with, but random thoughts. Okay. Where was the... Okay, this is the container for this color. So we're just gonna get a seed bead, an 11-aught seed bead, and a 6-aught E bead. I love my triangle containers. I don't remember where exactly I got these. I don't think I special ordered them. I think they came in one of my kits that I got. Okay. Switching out colors. Okay. So we'll do this. I don't think I have I don't think I have 11 here. I don't think I did that. Maybe I did. Maybe I thought I had. I was gonna do it completely random, but for some reason Pisces was calling me. I want to do a blue one. That's my thing. I'll do a blue one. Okay. This is a Pisces color. I don't know why. I was like, this is a Pisces color. I'm gonna use these for Pisces. I kind of want to do Aquarius too. The age of Aquarius. I'm doing blue for that one, even though it's an air sign. Okay, so I got these. I don't need any more of these. Okay. I got those. Let's find a color to match that. We know the pattern we're going for, so we don't need to spend ages thinking about a pattern. This is good. This is good. This is what we're doing. Dun, 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 dun. We don't need all 3 trays, but we will keep all 3 trays out. Age of Aquarius. They just look like fish colors. I don't know what to tell you. Looks like fish colors. Okay, we're gonna do one more. And then we're probably gonna go draw because I really want to draw. I don't know why I'm like possessed to draw. I'm probably gonna work on the fox. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm being called to work on the fox, but I'm being summoned to work on the fox. I don't think I have 12 different color mixes. I don't think. For the big beads, so things might get interesting at some point. Might have to go out. I can't really afford to get more beads, but I might have to mix some colors together or something. Ooh, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Oh my god, just fling this across the room. The other thing too is when I'm tired, I have a hard time watching my mouth. So I'm gonna apologize in advance for anything that comes out my mouth that's not supposed to be coming out of my mouth right now. Or in the future, I should say. Man, I don't have much to ramble about. I'm gonna be honest. Or that, or I just rambled about everything I could ramble about in the first like 5 minutes, so now I'm lacking oxygen. We'll just chill, because sometimes my coworker drives me crazy when she just doesn't stop talking, so chilling. These are pretty. I like these. See, this one's going a lot faster now that I'm not fighting a color scheme. Ugh. I did not like that. Ugh. I swear, I'm not old in any fashion, but sometimes. I say I didn't have that much caffeine. I really didn't, because I haven't been drinking the energy drinks I usually drink. I've just been doing coffee. But like there's definitely something wrong with my heart. I definitely have heart problems. It's just like, it just went really freaking hard. That hurt. I don't like that. I don't like that. Especially when it's unprovoked. Ain't no reason it should be doing that. You know, my stupid watch doesn't even pick up on that. Like, did you not just feel that? Like, I felt that. Freaking watch. I'm testing my heart rate. Make sure I'm not about ready to bounce off the wall. Okay. It went up by like 20 something beats and then it dropped really fast. So that would be why. That would be why I felt like I was having a minor heart attack. All right. Continue. Continue. Got the palpitations. Got the palpitations. Keeping life interesting over here. They definitely need to fit me for a heart monitor. But the problem is they would never catch my abnormal rhythms because they're so random. It's not even like I'm drinking like espresso or anything. It's literally just mild low caffeinated coffee. Can't wait for these to get listed on my Etsy. I'm liking them so far. I didn't think I would like the Leo one. I didn't think I'd like that orange. That color combination I got going. I did actually very much like it. You know what? My heart probably didn't like the fact that I was working out yesterday in the cold. It's like, no, why would you do that? Having a whole conversation in my head with myself. I also don't like being slunched over. Slunched over. So I'm gonna game plan. I'm gonna finish this one up, And I'm gonna hop over and we're gonna draw for a little bit. And how long have I been going? Yeah, probably at that point. It'll be late enough. I'll be going for a little bit. I'll wrap up stream. Because I have to get up. I have to get up early tomorrow for work. It's gonna be a long day, so I'm practically gonna be working by myself.
Check out the Pando Pet Cafe to play with me.
Doodly do. You and I both know no one's here. It's just me talking to myself. Doodly do. It's just you and I. Can making it for heart to heart. And we can build this dream together. Nothing's gonna stop me now. You know, I don't like the rumblies outside. There's a lot of rumblies going on. I know you guys can't hear it. But be you me. Lots of rumblies. Making sure I'm not messing up anywhere. I'm good. We are almost there already. And we just got 10 more to go before I post them on Etsy. I haven't worked on any outside of stream, to be completely honest. Maybe I'll work on some later while I'm watching TV. But I've been like falling into like a nice routine where I just like eat and play video games after like 6 o'clock every night. That's pretty much what I do every night after dark. I mean, it gets dark by 4:30 here, but every night after I'm done doing whatever, after I sit and eat dinner, I just sit and play video games. I guess my brain needs the dopamine, the spicy sauce to my brain. And we can build this dream together, beat in any weather. I like these colors. To be fair, sometimes I like things to be the same, like, color scheme. I don't like the chaos pattern like this is, where it's just everything's just a random color. I mean, I guess that there's a solid color in between everything, but could you imagine if I had, like, a seed bead mix like this? And I was using the big bead mix. Ooh, that would look pretty, wild. But, fun fact, teal is my favorite color. Fun fact. It's the color of the first tattoo I got. It's my favorite. Trying not to drop anything off the table. Is that a good enough bead? Sometimes I have to stop and do quality bead checks. For the most part, the reason I get these beads is because they're nice. They're a pretty decent class. Almost there. I can hear my drawing tablet calling to me. Let's draw. Draw again. I'm measuring. Okay. Measuring, making a mess. Same difference. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright. So move my clip to the end of my piece now. We're always gonna do that now. After that one episode we did not like. We're always gonna do that now. I'm putting the beads away. Already done with Pisces. Progress. Okay, where is next? That one. I'm gonna leave them there for right now because if I put those away, I'm gonna drop it and then need them again. I did put the other beads away. I need more storage. More storage for all my junk. Okay. I need one of these. Okay, crimpy crimp bead. All you need is crimpy crimp beads. Okay. I need one of these. Because we're fancy. Actually, I think I used the other ones. That's why I couldn't find these, because I think I ended up using my other ones. There's not much of a difference between them. All you need is crimpy crimp beads. You see, those I don't like. I don't like when they come splayed like that. Okay. Brain. Function brain. We're closing off this necklace. Brain doesn't want to function tonight. Yeah, so usually on my day off when I stream, I'll frickin' chug a Alani. because I love my energy drinks, and that gives me most of my personality. As you can tell, actually, no, I'm lying. Normally, I just make myself a really strong cup of coffee. So don't even listen to me. Don't even listen to me. Sometimes I drink an Alani. Today I only had some coffee, and that was very early on this morning. That's the other thing too. On my days off, I usually wake up a little later. So I don't get my coffee until like noon, 1 o'clock, whenever it is. Okay. So why I do things in this order, first of all, if this slips, I don't cut the tail now before I do the crimpy crimp bead, because if this slips, I'm going to need to restring it. So, also, the tail actually provides a little bit of space. So you'll see what I mean. See, like when we pull it through right now and I crimped it off, there's like no space, there's no gaps in the bead there. But once I snip this tail, oh, I love my flush cutter. There's a little extra space in there to get the cover on top. If everything's too squeezed together, you don't want it too loose, because if it's too loose, you have a break in the design and it's easier to break the wire. If it's too tight, it's hard to get the crimp bead on it. So it's a Goldilocks situation. I'm trying to get it to cover this, not the wire guardian. Pinch the wire guardian. When I crimped, you want to make sure you don't do that because you could break the wire guardian. Which, breaking anything up here when you're closing off is probably one of the worst things you could do, because then you're probably going to have to end up restringing it because you won't have enough wire to restring. So anyway, that one's pretty much done. I like the patterns on it. I like the colors. So let's do, okay, so Pisces. Do I have something I can use as a crystal? Yes, that's a pretty crystal. Dump them all over the freaking table, why don't I? I'm gonna use this one. It's a pretty bead. Let's say that's a type of jasper. There goes my camera. Instead of like bringing them all over to my table, I just wanted to. Okay. Alrighty, let's find another head pin. Making a mess on my desk. My hands don't work anymore after the end of the day. That's my problem. Okay, got another head pin. Just trade it for the eye pin. These two beads go good together. This is I want to say this is an aventurine. It might be a blue aventurine. It's pretty. It's a shame my camera doesn't do anything justice. It's on the list of stuff to get when I make some money. I'm testing to see if this head pin fits this hole in this bead, because this hole in this bead is a little. Alright, so what you can do in that situation is you can put the small bead first. It's going to look a little different, but it's going to protect it from falling off. Fun fact. Anyway. I'm gonna wrap this one off camera because I'm spazzing. I'm losing my my skill here. Okay. I'm losing my dexterity with the knight. You don't need to wrap it too many times. In all honesty, it's just to close off your pin. Your pin. Oh, I love my flashlight. For $5, I got 2 pairs off of Amazon, and they are of a decent quality. Oh, and it makes such a difference using them. If not, you know, you don't get your wires cut very nicely. Clamping this down. Make sure I don't have any sharps. Make sure I don't have any sharpies. Okay. Get my big hook. Usually have a ring opener. Do I have any? I'll explain what that is. I just have to move some crap. I have to find one. I should have one. Yeah, I have one in here. So this is a jeweler's best friend here. This ring. As you can see, it has different size slits in it for the most part. I think it's only technically 2 different sizes. The other side's the same size. I don't know how you're supposed to, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how you're supposed to hold it or how people actually hold it. It basically sits on your finger like a ring, and you're supposed to use it to open and close. Oop. I say that's what I use it for. I'm sure somebody else uses it for something different. So you don't have to keep picking up pliers. In theory. It's like here. Whoa. Ah, it doesn't fit. That's why. It's like, why is it not working? Okay. See, I kind of got it there. Can we focus on the right things for once? There we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. See, you open and close it. I don't have to pick up my pliers. It's pretty helpful. There they go. There's a Pisces charm. Okay. The camera's starting to aggravate me. It's not working, so. Nice. I know it's upside down. Alright, let's go on over there with the Leo one. Pretty. They look really pretty next to each other. Okay. I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break to set up my drawing tablet. That, and I have to stop, go to the bathroom. I didn't mean to do that right away. I have to readjust, reset everything up. So, but yes, I will stay. I'll take five. Can we just discuss how I had to like unclamp my boom mic and slide it over somewhere else so you could actually see me, or I could actually speak into the microphone to do this. I don't know why. I don't know why I have to always like rearrange my desk. See, this is why I'm talking about getting a new desk. See, and this is a very unflattering angle of me. I look like I have chunky face. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know why I look like garbage tonight. Hello. I heard you feed Panda earlier. Thank you. I was like resetting myself up. I think I have a lot of inflammation in my face. Ew. It's not a flattering angle. Yeah, but I don't want to do that either. Okay. All right. I'm working out like crazy. I don't know what's going on. All right. Oh, it automatically lit it up. Hey, good job, Clip Studio. See, the problem is I have no space under my desk to do any of this. This is part of my problem. Gotta move this over here and get more comfortable. Need to get at a comfortable angle to sit here and draw. This isn't working out. This is not working out. Can I get a mount for my tablet? I mean, it's on a stand right now. I don't want to get something that attaches to the wall. And as we can see, or as I found out with my boom mic, my freaking boom mic doesn't want to attach to my desk and not break. How are you doing tonight? How are you guys doing tonight? I feel like I'm just complaining. Today was a good day. Wow, why is this so awkward? What's going on here? Watch me go back to... Yeah, give up. I'm going back to some bracelets. Okay. I got my like color. Why did I do that? Dude, sometimes I honestly don't know what I'm thinking when I do some of this crap. I'm gonna be completely honest. Why am I an eraser? So I came back to this, I was like, oh, what kind of garbage did I draw now? Oh. Okay. It's funny how your perspective changes after you haven't looked at something in a while. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that being the thing that went on here. So now I'm looking at this, I was like, what was I thinking here? Oh, that's where that was. Why am I too... Maybe it's because I'm too close. I don't know why you guys are so close. I don't know what keeps happening to my webcam every time I restart. I don't like the color that's in here, but... Oops. Not this color. I want more of this color. I want more of this color in here. Okay. You know what? Let's put in... I don't like this green. I know I just slapped the color in here last time to get a color in here. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's change this color. What goes with this? I need a good, mildly contrasting color of sorts. Actually, that's interesting choice of color. I like it better than the green. That's an interesting color. That's also an interesting color to put in there. Alright. I need something to get in there. Something to get in there. Yeah, because remember I have to go back in and fill this a junky junk in. How many? Ooh, okay, so I don't, you ain't got too long to stream. Okay. That helps if you work on the right layer. Always remember that. Always work on the right layer. Always work on the right layer. Man, and I thought doing this instead of necklaces was going to be easier. Holy crap, what was I thinking? I was doing the shaky hand, so I was like, yeah, let's do some drawing. Don't listen to me anytime I say something stupid like that.
Nice to meet you. I'm Doodly Doo.
How you doing, Doodly Doo? Okay, I'm gonna work on the eyes. I think if I put in the eyes... I'm lying. Nope. Yep. Yep. There we go. I'm gonna put my usual line. Okay, so I'm like partially going for a different style. I wanted to make this one more realistic. That's the thing. I wanted to add more realism to this one, but I can't help but put a line around it anyway. It adds to my flow. Doodly 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 doo. Crap. Was it the wrong layer? It was the wrong layer. This is why I'm already tired of doing this. This is why I'm already tired of doing this. why I'm already tired of doing this. I won't be on for much longer because I am tired in general. I can go back. This is why I got my layers confused. Okay, I definitely hit this. Definitely hit this. It didn't work. Okay. Okay, there is something wrong. I'm using... Jeez, wait, I'm using the right pen, am I not? No, I'm not. Okay. That would be why. That would be why, folks. I'm like, why do these lines look like cramp? See the difference? See how smooth that is? It's because I was using the wrong freaking pen. Go back through it and fix it. Go through and fix my lines. Okay. Alright, I mean, massive difference. Alright. It's shaping up. It is shaping up. Yeah, I guess I can't change all the lines to smooth or whatever, but I feel like I'm half asleep today, so I'm definitely not acting like myself. Okay. It's all kinds of cranky. Cranky. Times of cranky. Okay. Anyway, what did I say I was going to do the eyes? Say I was going to do the eyes. Look at that. Look at that resolution. It's not going to be helpful. That's not going to help me at all. It's so bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. My web camera definitely got messed up when I kicked it the other day. I don't like the angles it's giving me. I don't like it very much. Okay. Alright. There's no point in zooming in this much because he ain't got that much space to work with. Oh! Oh! We're feeding Doodle. Oh, Doodly, he's not here. Oh, he's not here. Dang it, I gotta open. That I opened the wrong thing. There you go. Why is he not here? There we go. There he is. He's hanging out in this screen. Unfortunately, oh, I'm flipping this. Unfortunately, if I try to get him in the other screen, he's gonna glitch out. If I try to duplicate him, so he's gonna glitch out. I'm not gonna thank you for feeding him though, but I'm also not gonna be streaming much longer. I'm exhausted. See, I don't even know where to go from here. This is sad. I know I haven't drawn in a while, but at the same time, like, I should know what I'm doing. Yeah, I should know what I'm doing, and I just know what I'm doing. My brain's not functioning, so it's making things a whole lot difficult. A whole lot more difficult. also really hard on such a low res image. I don't know what I was thinking. I was actually thinking I wasn't gonna get detailed with this one. That's what I was thinking. I can tell you what I was thinking. It's like, nah, we won't do some realism on this one. No need. I'm 100% making up my own colors here. Kinda. Kinda. Brain no work. Brain no work. Scratchy, scratchy. Righty. Dark. My brain is absolutely just fried. It's like, why are we streaming right now? I mean, at least I got something done. That's the thing. That's the thing. I got some stuff done. Technically got 2 necklaces done. So. I am bragging about my own artwork. Yep, that's not what I thought it was. So I didn't like the lines I had going on around here, so I got rid of the lines, and we're gonna do some different lines. But I want to clean up everything that's like underneath before I make new lines.
Nice to meet you.
One of my, I would like to think they're a fan. I would argue that they're one of my biggest fans. Likes it when I do realism. I absolutely hate realism. But I'm, apparently according to them, I'm really good at it, so. Especially when I quote unquote zoom in and do the hyper realistic details. So in honor of this person, I'm doing hyper realistic detail. Kind of want to work, I'm trying something kind of new. I'm like working a little bit section by section. So if we're going to do the hyper realism thing, or close to it. I shouldn't call it hyper realism, it's just mildly realism. Let me see if I can do it section by section, because normally that's not what I do. Normally I don't do it section by section. I'm like breaking, so normally I kind of do it how I've already done it, where I break it down section by section and block out massive chunks of color. I'm zooming in and I'm blocking out smaller chunks at a time now. And that's how I'm going to try and do it. You just gotta make sure I'm using the right brush. I don't know too much how I'm going to get my texture in there. Like I said, that's why I said this is kind of like an experiment in a way. My fur texture. I mean, I'll figure out a way. Heck was that noise? Something just went boom right underneath me. We don't like sounds like that. Not in my rented apartment. Oh, you found donuts. I am definitely jealous. My mother gave me donuts the other day. She's like, "Oh, here, I hear you're poor. Let me give you some donuts." It's like, "Here, you can have these. Your dad's not gonna eat all these." It's like, "Gee, thanks for the donut." There you go. That's how I'm gonna do texture. I'm gonna do my wispy wisps. Are they plain donuts, or are they just, are they a certain kind of donut? Is it a certain kind of coffee? I need to be more engaging. You have a rock star? Do you mean like, yeah, it's an energy drink, isn't it? You mean a rock star account? They were plain glazed? Ah, nice. That's what my mother gave me too. Which is weird, because normally, my father likes chocolate. So I'm surprised I didn't get chocolate donuts. Okay, I'm like slowly zooming out because like, I don't want to do too much at once. We're gonna try and I need a color in between this. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I was gluten-free for a while. So I feel that pain. Where I tried my hardest to stick to it, because my stomach, I have a very sensitive stomach, or I used to for the most part, and so that used to be my problem. There was this one good brand, I don't remember the name of it, but they most of that stuff has to stay frozen too. It's ridiculous. I like fresh stuff. But yes, yeah. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that angry rant. It was just so I feel you there. It's very expensive. It got too expensive for me, and I also it somehow ended up ruining my stomach more, so I just gave up on it. I was like, you know what? I give up. I don't have celiac or anything, so I didn't absolutely need it. Oh, good. Oh, see, that's good. That makes all the difference. We don't have a lot of that stuff by me. It's not super popular around here. So I kind of like told myself, well, I don't have any like serious issue. I did it to reset my stomach. I did it for over a year. I learned to and it helped reset my stomach. So I stopped having a lot of the stomach problems I was having because I temporarily followed a couple of very strange diets. And I'm very grateful to be off of a lot of those diets now. Like, I was lactose. I did no dairy for a while. I did no sugar for a while. Like, literally, I was desperate to find something that would, not upset my stomach. But at the same time, I was kind of miserable because I was limiting myself. I was young, too. I was limiting myself on all different types of food. Oh, see? That's the way you do it. It is literally the way you do it. I almost guarantee you next time I go to work on this, everything's going to be blurry again. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Couldn't be honest. I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. When I like save and reload or whatever I'm doing, but I'm doing something wrong. People are texting me. People like texting me when I'm streaming. I swear they just wait until I'm streaming. It's probably my 100% it's probably my mother. Because I'm talking about her. She just knows I'm talking about her. She has a motherly sense. Did I get a... Oh, I did get a color. I can bring this color down here. Always incorporate your colors into your other parts of your piece. Your piece de resistance. I was just gonna steal somebody's memory. When I was a carrier, I used to stop, oh, it's actually not my mother. Yeah. I used to have a bakery on my mail route. This is where I was going to finish that. I actually never went in there, and that's kind of sad. Like, for all the times I would, like, stop outside or, like, had a package for them once, and I was too afraid to go inside. I was like, I'm gonna put this on the porch. Keep in mind, your mail carrier might just be like me, who's afraid to do much of anything. Or to go anywhere. Go inside strange buildings. That's me. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing this mark proportionally, so let's make it bigger. Go big or go home? Absolutely. That's what I get for staying zoomed in. Like, yeah, it's not proportional. Okay, so you can see, compared to everything else, we're hyper-fixating on this area. I don't think, part of me doesn't think his eye's big enough, but he has a small eye, I think, anyway. I don't have enough maybe I don't have enough darkness around it to make it look bigger. Yeah, that's my problem. Okay, I made it slightly bigger. We'll see if it makes much of a difference. I don't know. It could be my white line that's throwing me off. Where's my white line? Yeah, that's what it is. For the most part. I mean, I don't know. Their faces are just weird. I can tell his tuft goes out too far here. proportionally, but we don't care about proportion. We don't care that much about proportion. No one's gonna look at the reference and then my artwork. We don't care like that. Okay. Anyway. Enough aggressively whispering into my microphone. I say as I continue to do it. This piece isn't proportional down here either. Working on too small of a scale. Zoomed in like that. Always zoom out on your artwork. Always zoom out. Hyperfoxating ASMR. Yes, sir. Ooh. Yes, sir. Well, like a see, the problem is when it gets to two-tone fur, it's so hard to figure out what color I'm doing, how I'm layering it, what kind of texture I'm doing. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And you know, the sad part is, it's gonna sound very strange. If I was a bit younger, that's what wants to come out of my mouth. If I was a bit younger and I had the patience, I would sit and watch tutorials on how to do this stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting too old to have that kind of patience. To like figure this out. Be like, actually, say this is too dark. I will say this color down here is too dark. I don't like it. That's better. I like that. I like that better. Yeah, it's probably too dark. Too dark. My eyes are drying out. That's not the right color I want to use. What color do I want to use in that area? Not that color is the answer. I don't even like this color. Not this color's the answer. Yep. Spaz hands. They're like jazz hands, but spaz hands. Okay, but I want a darker version of this. That's not dark enough. I don't like the color nonsense going on here. See, Pando fell asleep. Pando, don't do that to me because I'm about to fall asleep here. Get an EP? Okay. Got the eeps? So eepy. So eepy. See, this is why I try to stream now on my days off, because I'm like dead. Like, that's DED, not DEAD. I'm DED. Cause like my brain, like after work, my brain just doesn't function. Like, cause I deal with so much junk and nonsense on a daily basis at work that my brain just doesn't want to function after work. It's like, oh, you wanted to do stuff? How about not? Like, we just put up with a lot of nonsense today. How about we don't? Like, my coworker let me go home a little bit early today. She's like, it's boring here. You can go home early. You'll be working tomorrow. It's like, thanks. Thanks. Could have gone home really early, but I needed the money. She's like, you can go home now if you want. I was like, no. No thanks. It's like, I have stuff to do tonight, but no thanks. I'll stay here. I like money. I like my money. To be honest, this is gonna mess me up in a minute because I'm not actually at the reference when I put these color marks in. Oh! Feed and doodly doo, thank you. Thank you for feed and doodly doo. You know, I was just gonna say, you know, it's funny how color theory works, where these two are the same colors, but because this one's next to I don't know, something, it's gonna look a different color. No, it's actually a different color. So you know how in color theory that thing happens where you put the same color next to darks and lights? Yeah. It's actually a different color. There ain't no color theory about it. It's just a different color. So like if I were to take this here, okay, so I'll explain something really quick because this is a how-to. I haven't done a how-to tutorial in a while. I don't think they need to be that close. Alright, and we get black. Okay, now I will say the magenta background might throw this off a touch. It's gonna make these boxes pretty thick. There were rules to this in color theory, so I don't know if I've exactly done it right. See how that one's supposed to look darker than that one? That one's supposed to look lighter in comparison, compare and contrast. Magenta, yes, that's exactly what it looks like. It's more raspberry on my screen. It's pretty funny that it's coming up as a completely different color on my other screen, so I don't know what you guys are actually seeing. I was doing better with the coughing, I promise. But you can kind of get the gist of what I was saying here. Once I kind of pointed out, it kind of, yeah. Color theory. That's a quick thing in color theory. That was my teaching moment of the day. Kind missed it, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. There will be more in the future. I haven't done one of those in a while, so there will be more. Don't you worry about it. Color theory. Okay, also, I don't know why I did it this gray in here, because it's more of this gray. Oh, okay, that's not the gray I want, though. It's not that dark. I adjust my color palette as I go. Which, ideally, if I was really good, I would make a color palette. Not that good. I see, unfortunately, in art school, I learned all the rules so I could just break them and not do them. In case anyone was wondering. That's why I went to art school. So I could take all the rules and just trample right over them. Who needs rules? That ain't no fun. Okay. Kine was EP. Kine was very EP. I'm very EP. Oh, I'm brain dead. I already told you guys I'm brain dead. I was brain dead before when I was putting together freaking necklaces, and it wasn't rocket science. It's like sometimes I honestly feel like an old lady. I need a nap. Jeez, I'm gonna need to start napping. Talk about a new job possibility in the future. This time I might actually have one, so I'm gonna need to start napping if I do that job. Jeez. I'm gonna have nap time. That can be a segment on stream. Nap time. It wasn't mildly creepy that people watch me sleep. That would be a thing I would be doing. Yeah. I want to color between this color and that color. Blend. That's a good color. We like that. Naps are amazing. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was just gonna say, back in my day, a while back, there was a time when I would come home from work and I would take a nap. If I had like the day off or something, the next day off, I would just take a nap and I would wake up in the middle of the night. And then I would literally just get up and go back to bed. On the days that I first got my my comfy chair, that's pretty much what I would do in my comfy chair. I would go sleep in my comfy chair. I could sleep pretty long in that thing too, and it's not even like a thing that you would look at and go, yeah, I could use that as a bed. So I'd sleep pretty long in that, and I would eventually get up and move myself into my bed when I, went to bed. But I used to nap. I got really good at napping when I was a carrier, and I worked for the government. Especially because there were there's fun guys, there's nap guys. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I wouldn't think of it as mildly creepy, I'd be doing that. So, like, I mean, there were mornings where I would, like, get up, especially in, like, the height of holiday season where people were just buying stuff out the wazoo. The wazoo is a real place. Oshkosh Bagosh is actually a real place, too. Didn't know that. And I would get up like super early in the morning. I would come home and I would take a nap because I would be like, I have stuff I have to do later. Like, I can't just like end the day here, but I had no energy for it. Like, you work like 10-hour days,
Please follow the stream.
which is going to be my future very shortly. But like you have to do stuff later. Like you're going to want to take a nap. You're going to want to save up your energy and take a nap. Just saying. It's very I was gonna say it's very cost effective. Napping is very cost effective. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm just, half the time when I'm tired, I just say whatever pops into my head. And that can be questionably dangerous, actually. Like, it's not always like super friendly up there, so make that sound so horrible. Okay. I like where it's coming along. You know what? Technically, I think this thing that I explained here applies to midtones. So that's not really like a super midtone. It's not really a midtone either. It's easier to see in a midtone. See? Yeah, see? Look, it looks different. Doesn't look different at all. Stop lying to me. Okay. What time is it? Ooh, it's getting late. Alright. 2.5 hours is not bad. Why are you complaining, Camo? Other apps are complaining. You turned off your phone. You got a second camera now. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Alright. Alrighty. Let's make sure we save. Why is... Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, why is that? Why, what? What? Okay. I think I put his tufts a little too far back. I think that's why it's making his eyes look so small. Or it could just be because I didn't finish out, like, his ears, and his ears are supposed to come down a little further. I don't know. This is funny, Trace. So it takes the guesswork out of anatomy, but whatever. Alright, let's come back over here. Alright, so next stream is Sunday. I don't have anything planned, and I actually have a day off. Sundays are always my day off, so definitely will be a stream. I'm definitely gonna be streaming earlier, I can tell you that. We'll probably do some more necklaces at the beginning of the stream, and then I'll probably go back to playing video games. Because it's a Sunday. I have to get my camera mic, my boom mic, back to where it was. I don't like it here. Shaky cam. Earthquake. I'm gonna need a new boom mic stand because I'm wearing down the padding on my other one already. And the thing's not even a year old. So I'm really harsh on my stuff. Shout out to the stream where this falls down and I lose my... It's better than the bracelets. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to go back on my desk. There we go. Alright. Alright. Anyway, hopefully it doesn't fall off. Anyway. I already say, where's my... Come on. Okay. Alright. I'm heading out. Let's see what we got going on here. I should have had Twitch open the entire time. Oop. Let's go see. It was a horrible Twitch. I am going to... Wow, no one's... Okay. Alright, the one time I was actually gonna raid somebody, no one's on. And the people I follow are on. Alrighty. You wanna show me more? Nope. Okay. Alright. Alright, that's fine by me. You guys need to go to bed then, too. Thank you for joining me, whoever joined me. I will see you guys Sunday, hopefully. Why is everything still shaking? There's no reason for things to still be shaking. Watch, my camera's gonna go flying in a second. Okay, goodbye. Do the Queen's wave. Goodbye. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys Sunday. Bye.